Good afternoon. It is a pleasure to welcome you all to the 2019 University of Michigan Medical School White Coat Ceremony. I am Dr. Rajesh Mangrulkar, Associate Dean for Medical Student Education, and this is a tremendous moment. On behalf of the University of Michigan Medical School, our faculty, our staff, and our more than 20,000 living alumni, I welcome you all to this proud beginning and to our 23rd year of honoring the future of medicine the way it deserves to be honored. I would like to acknowledge the support of the Michigan Medicine Alumni Society for sponsoring this important event, and the Arnold P. Gold Foundation for creating and establishing our White Coat Ceremony concept. The Gold Humanism Honor Society, our dedicated student organization, has also played a very important role in helping to shape today's ceremony, from selecting our speaker to creating and sharing the meaningful oath that our newest medical students will take. As these learners begin their careers in medicine, we hope this ceremony will impress upon each of them the value that the Gold Foundation strives to remind us, the importance of humanism in medicine. Humanism describes the authentic relationship we as physicians have with our patients and our communities. It is captured in our spirit, our values, and how we connect with our patients and our call to serve those most in need. Through all of this, humanism in medicine is also reflected in how we act towards each other and how we support each other on this journey. This ceremony is a welcome to our profession, to our school, and to our educational program. But it is also a reminder of why we have chosen to do what we do. At this time, it is my great pleasure to officially welcome the University of Michigan Medical School's newest class, the matriculating class of 2019, as they begin their procession into the auditorium.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Stephen Gay. My personal pronouns are he, him, and his, and I am the Assistant Dean for Admissions at the University of Michigan Medical School. We are exceptionally pleased to welcome this unique and distinguished class to our medical school. For your information, this year there were 7,896 applicants, 507 interviews, and 177 students who are matriculating to this institution. "40% of our class identifies as men, 60% identifies as women, 41% are Michigan residents, and 59% are non-Michigan residents. The class hails from 69 different institutions, 7 of which are located here in the state of Michigan. 49% of our students receive degrees in majors that are not the conventional pre-medical basic science majors. Now, a key skill you will need to develop in medical school is the ability to identify relevant information. I did not state MCAT or GPA in the data today. Those metrics, like the statistics I've just quoted to you, are not relevant. These numbers are useless in defining who you are and what you may become. They are part of your past and should continue to reside there. The numbers do not begin to measure your excellence or academic capabilities to our satisfaction. They are a measure of previous performance and not of potential. If you believe that you can be described simply by numbers, then we have chosen poorly. We did not compare you to each other when we admitted you, so please do not compare yourselves to those next to you. Each of you richly deserves to be here. You are all unique and talented individuals. You have distinguished yourselves with characteristics that include altruism, curiosity, communication, integrity, resilience, teamwork, and leadership. These are the characteristics we cherish and that define what we aspire to be. There are times where we have all doubted our talents and wondered if we compare or belong. You are part of this class, not because of your similarities, but because of your differences. A class becomes stronger when we learn from each other, when we embrace what makes us unique. Your varied viewpoints, experiences, and opinions make us better. Share them, respect them in others, and never think for a moment that they are defined by grade scores or some other mundane definition of quality. They are defined by your experiences and your willingness to share them openly and to receive them equally. Many of you arrive here to become a part of the University of Michigan community for the first time. And for some of you, this place has been your home as long as you can remember. These journeys have all been unique, demanding, and transformative. Know that these are the things that define this medical school. The strength of this institution does not simply manifest itself in our buildings, programs, opportunities, or in our curriculum. It springs from the extraordinary people who, with passion, commitment, and talent, believe that if not Michigan, then who? It is our patients, staff, faculty, alums, and so many others in our community who strive to be better every day, who work to make our world better in every way, and who believe in truly being the leaders and the best. We are Michigan. We will not compare ourselves to others. We will work to change this world in a positive way and assist all who need us. So either join us or follow us, for we have work to do. When you understand this, you understand who we are. Know that we are a family, and now you are a vibrant and important member of this family. As we forever strive to be the leaders and the best, it is clear that it may be our challenges and failings that make us so. Because being the best is not perfection. It is the resilience and the inexhaustible attitude to go forward with each other, together as one, with the same direction and purpose. That purpose is to change the world, to be the best physicians we can be, and to leave this world a better place than we first found it. So we now ask of you to do your best. Give us and yourself everything that you have. That focus can be difficult to maintain. And to do this, you need to understand how, as a part of this Michigan family, we support each other. Open your minds, open your hearts, open your arms to each other and to us for help, strength, support, and to succeed. Today, you are surrounded not by simply who brought you here, but by what is now your Michigan family, the classmates, faculty, alums, and thousands of others that will support you and teach you that you haven't even met yet. Please remember, all of us up here began exactly as you do now, present for our first day of medical school. Your experience will not be our experience, but we empathize and understand where you are and what you are going through. You may not always be agreed with, but you will always be listened to. You will always be supported, and we will always care for you. At times you will have great success, at times you will struggle. Those are both times that you turn to the family around you. Count on us. We believe in you. Begin to understand and support those around you now, and they will never let you down. With them, you will become the physician you have dreamed of and follow the clearest path to your goal. My fellow deans, colleagues, friends, and family, I present to you the matriculating class of 2019 for the University of Michigan Medical School. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Carol Bradford, Executive Vice Dean for Academic Affairs for the University of Michigan Medical School.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and learners of the University of Michigan Medical School, we welcome you, our newest class of students. This is one of the special days in your life that you will not soon forget, the beginning of your journey to become a physician. Many of you have dreamed about becoming a doctor since you were a small child. For others, your aspirations to serve patients and families blossom later in your young lives. Some of you are following family members into the profession. Others will become the first generation of their families to practice medicine. No matter your motivation to attend medical school, you did so to pursue a profession that we all know is truly a calling, and it will always be much more than a job. As you've heard from Dean Gay, your time will be challenging, but will also be tremendously rewarding. You will witness great joy and also great sorrow. But you will stick to the ideals of the Hippocratic Oath and always be a passionate caregiver and a fierce advocate for your patients. The opportunities here are truly endless. Wherever you go and whatever you do in your four years or more here at the University of Michigan, please know that all of us are here for you. You will walk across this very stage, twice during your careers. Today, to receive your ceremonial white coat. When you graduate, you will do so again when you receive your medical degree and diploma. So take a moment to look around, take all of this in, and dream of the day you will return to Hill Auditorium as a doctor. Now, I would like to welcome the family members, friends, and loved ones who are here today to witness your formal entrance into the University of Michigan Medical School as a medical student. We know that our students would not be here without your unwavering support and dedication to our incoming medical students' education and career goals. Thank you to all of the family, friends, and loved ones who are here with us today. Thank you for being here. I would like to invite you to stand, if you are able to, for a round of applause. Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge all of my distinguished colleagues and faculty members who are also here with us today. For our students, these distinguished faculty will become your teachers and your mentors, and perhaps your friends, who will help you navigate challenges and also celebrate your successes. And I wish to acknowledge all the faculty here on the stage, perhaps in the audience, and at the University of Michigan Medical School, who will be your mentors and your teachers on your journey. In addition, I ask you to join me in acknowledging your fellow students from the M2 and M4 ranks who are assisting us with today's event. Will these students please stand for a round of applause? Thank you. To the many generous alumni who have provided gifts to sponsor the ceremonial white coats, yours is a powerful and practical statement of the faith in the brilliant and determined young people we welcomed into our medical school today. Thank you for supporting the next generation of Michigan-trained physicians. Students, as you don your white coats today, you are taking a major step on your journey to become a physician. Along with your white coats, you will receive a symbol and tool of our profession, the stethoscope. A large part of becoming a compassionate and empathetic physician is the ability to listen. Thank you to the many departments who helped sponsor this welcome gift for our incoming class. Additionally, I would like to thank the Medical School's Alpha Omega Alpha Honor Society for their donation of reflex hammers to this incoming class. It's important. Finally, I would like to recognize a very special group. These are the donors who support medical student scholarships, and in many cases, enable students to pursue their dreams. To our scholarship donors, I would like to recognize your extraordinary gifts to medical education at Michigan by asking you to please stand. And finally, students, welcome to Michigan and go blue. At this time, I have the honor and privilege of introducing Dr. Marshall Runge, Dean of the Medical School and Executive Vice President for Medical Affairs. Dr. Runge.
Thank you, Carol, and welcome to all of you. We're delighted to see you today. You are our future and your future in medicine, and you couldn't have picked, if you had picked, a greater time to enter medicine. The advances that are made today, the knowledge and skills that you learn will enable you to have a bigger impact on health than I think than any previous generation. These advances that we've all seen over the past number of years are amazing, and I know the future will be even more amazing. So as you start your journey, I'd like to give you a little bit of advice. Now, you're going to get a whole lot of advice, so I'll keep mine brief. As I look back on my professional life, and I probably speak for all of us, I can offer you 4 key points. The first is mentors. Now, in my day, we didn't call them mentors, but I know my career and my life was impacted by those who took the time to help me find my way through medicine, find my way through life. It's not exactly the same thing as a role model, but oftentimes they overlap, and they come from any walk of life and anybody you may have experienced during your medical education. So first, mentors. Second, develop a plan, but don't feel like you have to stick to it. Don't think that whatever roadmap you have in your mind today, if you have one, is necessarily where you'll end up. You may have some other exciting and more intriguing and more compelling opportunities during your career. Next year, 5 years from now, 15 years from now. So keep your mind open as to these opportunities. And I know this has been a factor in my career. I certainly never envisioned when I was entering medical school to have a career in medical administration and academic medicine. Third, I think the most important, and this is probably the most important advice that I can give you, is to follow your passion. I truly believe that you all have followed your passion to be here today. And you'll learn different things about different aspects of medicine, different ways in which you can improve health or make a difference in the world. And what's most important is to follow that passion, because when you follow your passion, you end up doing exactly what you want to do. And there are so many different ways that you can be involved in medicine and do that. Finally, coming back to the thought about not sticking to your plan, keep your eyes open for opportunities. There will be many. And many of our students have opportunities, unique opportunities during medical school. So always keep your mind open to what these opportunities may be. Today is just the beginning of what I think will be an incredible journey. It was for me, it was for all of us, and it will be for you. It's difficult, but much more rewarding than it is difficult. I wish you all the very best as you begin that journey. At this time, I have the honor of introducing today's keynote speaker, Dr. Sarah Hartley. Dr. Hartley has been a faculty member since 2008 and currently serves as Associate Program Director for the Internal Medicine Residency Program and Clinical Assistant Professor at the VA Ann Arbor Healthcare System. She conducts research on inpatient guidelines to standardize the care for diseases such as atrial fibrillation and osteomyelitis. Dr. Hartley received the Kaiser Permanente Award for Excellence in Clinical Teaching at the Dean's Award Dinner in 2018. Now please join me in giving Dr. Hartley a warm welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, Dr. Runge. It's an incredible honor to speak with you today, and I want to begin by extending a warm welcome to our newest Michigan medical students. This is a memorable moment for you, your friends and family who join us here today, the communities you represent, and the faculty here at Michigan. We are all proud of you, excited for you, and rooting for your success. As many of you may know, the historical story of the white coat actually began in the operating room, where it was used as a barrier to protect the patients from the germs of the surgeon's clothing and to protect the surgeon from bodily fluids. As the partnership between medicine and science grew, the lab coat became a part of medicine. The link between the discoveries within science and the advancement of medical care are real. But that's only one piece of the puzzle. The art of medicine is how we use that science to deliver patient care that is respectful, compassionate, and sensitive to our patients' values. In the words of Theodore Roosevelt, nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. The white coat ceremony is a wonderful reminder of that commitment, but it isn't about the coat at all, and instead starts with the individual who wears it and their commitment to compassion. To our incoming students, you now sit with individuals who days ago were strangers, and they're now colleagues. The journey to this moment has been unique for each of you. For some, it's the love of science that guides you. Others may have been driven by a deep history of family members in medicine, and you have a desire to follow that same path. Some of you may be motivated by your own personal health struggles or through witnessing the struggles of a loved one, and those experiences have inspired you to work to help ease suffering. Each of your initial motivations merge today as you launch on this journey together. It will be through the recognition of your differences and the understanding of your strengths that each of you will bring to medicine that you collectively will succeed over the next 4 years and beyond. Your success up to this point has likely not been an endeavor you pursued in isolation, but instead one informed by the guidance and input of others you trusted along the way. Reflect for a moment on a time when you felt unsure, stuck, or just knew you needed to get the perspective of someone else. How did you decide where to seek that advice? Perhaps you started with a search of the internet. That's often where our patients start as well. But when the internet doesn't yield what you're looking for, you start to look beyond that. Perhaps you look to a parent, someone who's been there throughout life, someone who's demonstrated time and time again that they understand you and have your best interests at heart. For others, you may have looked to a college professor or mentor, someone you admired because you had the chance to witness their expertise in action or respect the work they have done. So often in those moments, though, it's not about finding the person who knows, but instead trying to find the person who can help you understand, the one who will take time to get to know you as an individual. Now ask yourself, how can I be that person for the patient that I am just meeting? One who is unsure or scared. How do I gain their trust, acknowledge their concerns, and help to develop a plan that meets their needs? There will be numerous times in medicine where your treatment plan will have nothing to do with writing for a medication, ordering a test, or making a referral. The primary part of that plan will be about listening to your patient and being assured that they feel heard. And each of these encounters is an opportunity to make a difference. You have the foundation to connect with others, and over the years ahead, medicine will be a journey full of new discoveries and lessons along the way. As a physician, I thought I understood the importance of genuinely hearing a patient's concern and using empathy to relate, to demonstrate that they were not alone as we worked together to come up with a plan. A few years ago, I was reviewing radiology images with a colleague. As we reviewed them, she described the concerning features of the mass that we were looking at, and in the end, recommended a biopsy. That conversation we were having wasn't something that was completely new to me. But from there, my next step typically had been to go sit with the patient and help them understand. The difference that day was that I was the patient. The images we were looking at were mine. In that moment, I developed a new appreciation for fear and the tension between knowing the next steps and wanting to take a giant step back. My request was that they call the physician who had ordered the test. It wasn't that I doubted the expertise of the individual I was sitting with, but instead I wanted to connect with the physician who had been there in the past and knew my story. That moment has since served as a humble reminder of the importance of recognizing that despite empathy, there are times my understanding is incomplete. And it highlights the incredible value of the human connection that is enhanced in a moment of need. It is not uncommon to hear that medicine is a team sport. It's an analogy that works well when we think about the delivery of care. There's not a day in medicine where I don't look to the expertise of other physicians, colleagues in nursing, nutrition, social work, countless others. Each individual has an area of expertise and brings those skills with them to the team. Together, we're better than any one of us individually. You are now part of that team, and you must continue to use all the skills you've learned over the years to help us function optimally. Collectively, the team goes further when we work together, question one another, and share a common goal of helping the patients we see. However, there are occasions when I struggle a bit to see where our patients fit in that team analogy. Are they always included as an active teammate, or is their care the next play the medical team is preparing? Are there times the patient feels their role is to catch the ball we throw and run? And if so, do we always take the time to ask them if they know which direction they're going, or if they have ideas and what might make the run a little easier? We try, but sometimes we miss the mark. When we get it right, we discover our patients are not only innovative, but many also want to find a way to share things that have helped along their journey. My dad was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease when I was in medical school. Over the years, his disease progressed, but one of the symptoms was that his voice weakened. It became harder for my mom to know when he would call for her if she was in a different room of their house. They decided one day to use a wireless doorbell. He could push the button, it would chime throughout the house, and my mom would know when he needed her. It worked, and they were really proud of their creativity. His care teams were often as surprised by their approach as I was. It's a constant reminder that no one of us is more invested in enhancing the quality of our patients' lives than the patients themselves. and we must find a place for them on the team. These are things you can start to incorporate from your first clinical encounters, because the two things it requires are curiosity and the willingness to listen. The simple question of what are you struggling with and how can I help may be all that are needed. I firmly believe my role in the lives of other human beings is a privilege, and I'm proud to wear the white coat in this role. I continue to work on developing the skills to meet those I encounter with an open mind and to hear their unique story. Part of my growth has clearly been in the moments outside of my formal training. Each of you bring your past experiences with you as well, and you too will encounter moments that will broaden your view. Embrace each of these as a moment of growth. You are the future of healthcare, and you are here today not because someone on the admissions committee thought you have potential to be incredible, but because you are incredible. You have found ways to compassionately commit your time, push science forward, gain knowledge, and make others on the teams you have been a part of better. Those are the exact traits medicine needs to succeed in the future. We extend this white coat to you today as an invitation to the profession, in hopes that you will see it as a reminder of the importance of self-care, the care of others around us, and the care of the patients we have the privilege to serve. In the years ahead, you will likely have mixed feelings about this white coat. You will undoubtedly stuff the pockets full of all sorts of books and equipment, only to realize that if you sit in a chair with arms on it, your stethoscope or something in your pocket will inevitably get caught under the arm of the chair, and as you attempt to stand, it will pull you back into the chair. Perhaps that's a built-in function we underappreciate, reminding us that some of the most valuable time we spend is sitting with the patient and learning about who they are. I want to close with one final thought. As you put on your white coat, many of you will feel a need to readjust it because it sits funny on your shoulders and it pushes on your neck. As this happens, take a moment for mindfulness. I think of it as a reminder of the weight and the responsibility of our profession, followed by a shrug that allows me to readjust it and lighten the load, similar to the adjustment other members of the team help me make every day. That piece is a bit of a reminder that this isn't my responsibility to carry alone. I am surrounded by colleagues, staff, students, and patients that are eager to participate. And finally, as you venture off to meet a patient, this coat is a reminder of the promise that you will one day make in the Hippocratic Oath. There is an art to medicine, and our role is to care for another human being whose illness may affect that person's family and economic stability. Our relationships include these related problems if we are to care adequately for the sick. Welcome to medicine.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hartley, for those incredibly inspirational words and for reminding us that our team includes our patients. And now, I think it is time for us to proceed to the next phase of our ceremony today, to begin the cloaking process that will officially mark the beginning of your journey into our profession and into the family of medicine at Michigan. As you don your white coats, you acknowledge the responsibilities and obligations of our profession and commit yourself to both scientific excellence and compassionate patient care. You are no longer just a student. You are assuming the responsibility to prepare yourself to care for all of your future patients. We, the faculty at the University of Michigan Medical School, realize this is a very long process, but today you take that first step under our guidance and under our tutelage. As you reach the stage, we ask that you stand at this microphone and at the top of the stairs and introduce yourself to the audience, giving us your name, your hometown, and the name of your undergraduate college or university. Just those three things: your name, your hometown, and the name of your college. Then please cross the stage, where you will be officially cloaked by Dr. Bradford. and greeted by other members of our leadership team, including Dr. Runge and the rest of us, to get your stethoscope, your gold humanism lapel pin, and your AOA reflex hammer. Congratulations, and let us begin this part of the ceremony.
Brian Aaron, Ann Arbor, Michigan, University of Michigan.
My name is Kylie Adams. I'm from Puyallup, Washington, and I went to Notre Dame.
Hi, my name is Fahmida Ahmed. I'm from Hamtramck, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
I'm Jody Ellison from Greenfield, Wisconsin. I went to the University of Wisconsin.
My name is Chioma Nidi. I'm from Walnut, California, and I went to UC Berkeley.
I'm Brendan Appold from Islip, New York, and I attended Stanford University.
I'm Davis Argersinger. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Akul Aurora. I'm from Troy, Michigan, and I graduated from University of Michigan.
Hi, I'm Namratha Larry, and I am from Novi, Michigan, and I attended Duke University.
My name is Fred Ayers. I'm from Southfield, Michigan. I attended Wesleyan University.
Hi, my name is Amanda Bahamonde. I'm from Western Florida, and I attended Nova Southeastern University.
I'm Keone Bailey. I'm from Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and I went to Marquette University.
I'm Emily Balcheski. I'm from Lafayette, California, and I went to Carleton College.
My name is Sharika Bamzai. I'm from Chester Springs, Pennsylvania, and I went to the University of Pennsylvania.
Sarah Bendit from Baltimore, Maryland. I went to the University of Michigan.
Michelle Benedict from Campbell, California, alumni of San Francisco State University.
I'm Trista Benitez. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I attended the University of Southern California.
My name is Willie Benjamin. I'm from Edina, Minnesota, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Andrew Benvenuto. I'm from Morristown, New Jersey, and I graduated from The Ohio State University.
My name is Alexis Berkovitz. I'm from Hidden Hills, California, and I graduated from the University of Southern California.
My name is Abhishek Bhattacharya. I'm from San Francisco, California, and I went to UC Santa Barbara.
My name is Serena Bidwell. I'm from Dexter, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Ralph Bogan. I'm from Wentzville, Missouri, and I went to Truman State University.
My name is Shannon Cahalan. I'm from Ann Arbor, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Lauren Capra. I'm from Cary, Illinois, and I went to the University of Chicago.
My name is Ann Cardwell. I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, and I went to Case Western Reserve University.
My name is Hannah Carter. I'm from Middletown, Maryland, and I went to University of Maryland, Baltimore County.
My name is Devin Cassidy. I'm from Mullica Hill, New Jersey, and I went to the University of South Carolina.
My name is Hannah Costello from Bay City, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Sophie Chattis. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I went to Williams College.
My name is Alyssa Chen. I'm from Novi, Michigan, and I went to Yale University.
I'm Caleb. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
I'm Anna Conlon. I'm from Ann Arbor, and I went to Oberlin College.
Hi, I'm Kenzie Corbin. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I went to Lafayette College.
My name is Jason Carell. I'm from Cabot, Arkansas, and I attended the United States Air Force Academy.
My name is Noah Cutler. I'm from West Bloomfield, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Jeet Das, St. Louis, Missouri, UCLA.
My name is Kavya Davaluri. I grew up in Canton, Michigan, and I graduated from Wayne State University.
My name is Peter Delaney. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I attended Washington University in St. Louis.
My name is Katie Deutsch. I'm from Farmington, Connecticut, and I went to Brown University.
My name is Andrada Diaconescu. I'm from Brownsburg, Indiana, and I went to Johns Hopkins University.
I'm Jeff Dudley. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and I went to the University of Maryland.
My name is Emily Evans. I'm from San Diego, California, and I went to Boston University.
I'm Hannah Fagan from Port Washington, New York, and I went to the University of Pennsylvania.
I'm Delaney Feldeisen from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I went to Washington University in St. Louis.
I'm Charlie Ferrari. I'm from Goodrich, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Erin Finn. I'm from West Bloomfield, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Juan Fonseca Guzman. I was born and raised in Venezuela, and I attended Harvard University.
Hi, my name is Colby Foster. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hello, I'm Brian Franklin from Menlo Park, California. I went to the University of Alaska, Anchorage.
My name is Grace Percentes. I'm from Stillwater, Minnesota, and I graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
My name is Matt Friedland. I'm from Poughkeepsie, New York, and I went to Bowdoin College.
My name is Varam Gamsarian. I'm from Fullerton, California, and I went to Vanderbilt University.
My name is Brittany Gates. I'm from Livonia, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Kristen Gazy. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, and I attended Washington University in St. Louis.
My name is John Gerlach. I'm from Sammamish, Washington, and I attended Yale University.
My name is Serena Gill. I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I attended the University of Colorado Boulder.
Hi, my name is Amalia Elvira Gomez Rexroad. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I went to the University of Michigan. Go Blue!
Hi, my name is Nathan Graham. I'm from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, and I graduated from the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Bhavna Graguntla. I'm from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, and I attended Wayne State University.
Hi, my name is Asil Haidar. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Anissa Hawk. I'm from Lexington, Massachusetts, and I went to Brandeis University.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Harden, and I'm from Bend, Oregon, and I went to the University of Oregon.
Hi, my name is Cameron Harder. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, and went to the University of Michigan.
I am Katherine Haviland. I'm from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and I went to the University of North Carolina.
Hi, I'm Allie Herman. I'm from Villanova, Pennsylvania, and I went to Northwestern University.
My name is Annalie Herman. I'm from Northville, Michigan, and I went to Harvard University.
My name is Calvin Hess. I'm from Portage, Michigan, and I went to Grand Valley State University.
Hi, I'm Ahmed Haider. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hello, I'm Henry Hilo Jr. I'm from Lakewood, Ohio, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hi, I'm Lauren Hoff. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hi, Faith Horbach from Northville, Michigan and University of Michigan.
I'm Jessie Hoxie. I'm from Howell, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hello, my name is Donovan Alexander Innes. I was born and raised in Nassau, Bahamas, and I attended St. John's University, Minnesota.
Hi, my name is Rafiq Isa. I'm from Tartus, Syria, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Sonia Iyengar. I am from Los Angeles, California, and I went to UCLA.
Hi, my name is Mayank J. Ram. I'm from Canton, Michigan, and I went to Michigan State University.
My name is Danielle Jean. I'm from New York City. I went to Stony Brook University.
Hi, my name is Shannon Jang. I'm from Castle Rock, Colorado, and I went to Washington University in St. Louis.
My name is Yana Kang. I'm from Farmington, Connecticut, and I graduated from Cornell University.
My name is Mira Katapuram. I'm from Bethesda, Maryland, and I went to Cornell University.
My name is Abed Kawakibi. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, graduated from UCLA.
Hello, my name is Nima K. Vaughn. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I went to school at the University of California in San Diego.
Hi, my name is Emma Kilbane. I'm from Hopkins, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Nick Klein. I'm from Grand Haven, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Curtis Kuo. I am from Okemos, Michigan, and I attended the University of Pennsylvania.
My name is Ariana Lajouni. I'm from New York City, and I went to Connecticut College.
I'm Johan Lee. I hail from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I went to Calvin College.
My name is Tom Leith. I'm from Cambridge, Massachusetts, and I went to Harvard University.
My name is Anran Lee. I'm from Brookline, Massachusetts, and I graduated from Wellesley College.
My name is Benjamin Lee. I'm from Rochester, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Karina Lin. I'm from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, and I went to the University of Minnesota.
Hello, my name is Evelyn Londoño. I'm from New York City, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Noah Liebig from Carmel, Indiana, the University of Michigan.
I'm Christian Mackey. I'm from Grosse Pointe Park, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
I'm Nina Maksudi from Okemos, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hello, my name is Arushi Mahajan. I'm from Troy, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Nilamaya Halme from Tampere, Finland. I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Miriam Maksutova. I'm from Riga, Latvia, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Mansour. I'm from Lake Orion, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
My name is Dan Marciniak. I'm from Spokane, Washington, and I attended the University of Washington.
My name is Muhammad Meza. I'm from Dearborn, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
My name is Christopher Mell. I'm from Carleton, Michigan, and I attended the University of Toledo.
My name is Keith Miller. I'm from Simi Valley, California, and I went to UCLA.
Hi, my name's Hamza Mirza. I'm from Portage, Michigan, and I went to Columbia University.
Hi everyone, my name is Taylor Morgan. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hello, my name is Francine Moriguchi. I'm from Rochester, Michigan, and I used to go to University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Genevieve Mulligan. I'm from McLean, Virginia, and I went to Harvard University.
Hi everyone, my name is Aurelio Mazzarietta. I am from Jacksonville, Florida, and I went to Harvard University.
Hi, I'm Katie Neff from Castro Valley, California, and I went to UC Berkeley.
Hi, I'm Noah Newman. I'm from Bloomfield Township, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Shay Nguyen. I'm from Vietnam, and I went to UC Santa Barbara.
I'm Alex Nickel. I'm from Angola, Indiana, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, I'm McKenna No. I'm from San Diego, and I went to UCLA.
Hi, I'm Mohammed Nordin. I'm from Dearborn Heights, Michigan, and I went to Wayne State University.
Hi, I'm Alana O'Brien. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I went to Harvard.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rachel Arreggio. I'm from Berrien Springs, Michigan, and I went to Andrews University.
My name is Eric Olson. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, and I attended Brigham Young University.
Hi, my name is Hutan M. Omidvar. I'm from Irvine, California, and I went to the University of Southern California.
My name is Anjola Onadipe. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria, and Mankato, Minnesota, and I attended Minnesota State University.
I'm Regina Onashenko. I'm from West Bloomfield, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
I'm Caroline Oska. I'm from Shelby Township, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Juan Park. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I went to MIT.
Hi, I'm Allie Pierce from Portage, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, I'm Courtney Pony. I'm from Valparaiso, Indiana, and I went to Princeton University.
My name is Megan Purdy. I'm from Boulder City, Nevada, and I graduated from Northwestern University.
My name is Kavya Pudaginta. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Grecia Quiroga. I'm from Jackson, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
My name is Teresa Rager. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and I attended Boston College.
I'm Sarah Raven from Evanston, Illinois, and I went to Washington University in St. Louis.
Hi, I'm Aaron Renberg. I'm from Bethesda, Maryland, and I went to the University of Michigan.
I'm Chris Reynolds from Wilmington, Delaware. I went to Boston College.
My name is Caroline Richburg. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I graduated from the University of Michigan.
My name is Jeremiah Ricketson from Angel Fire, New Mexico, and I went to the University of Tulsa.
I'm Anthony Rios. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I went to Vanderbilt University.
My name is Daniel Risk. I went to University of Michigan, and I'm from Ann Arbor.
Hi, I'm Holly Roberts. I'm from Hudson, New Hampshire, and I graduated from Boston University.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Rohana. I'm from Plymouth, Michigan, and I went to Notre Dame.
I'm Rebecca Rao. I'm from Austin, Texas, and went to University of Tulsa.
Hi, I'm Kira Sagal. I'm from Westfield, New Jersey. I went to Bryn Mawr College.
Hi, I'm Kieran Saint from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, I'm Christine Shellick. I'm from Marlton, New Jersey, and I went to Duke University.
Hi, my name is Nicole Sakula. I'm from Lexington, Massachusetts, and I went to Bowdoin College.
Hi, my name is Christina Chabet. I'm from Troy, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Limi Sharif. I'm from Canton, Michigan, and I went to Wayne State University.
Hi, my name's Rita Shahirian. I'm from San Diego, California, and I went to Colgate University.
Good afternoon. My name is Andrew Shute. I'm from Petersburg, Michigan, and I went to Pepperdine University.
Hi, my name is David Sidholm from Detroit, Michigan, and I attended the University of Central Florida.
My name is Max Sievers. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I went to Hope College.
My name is Jeremy Scavars from South Lyon, Michigan, from Michigan State University.
Hi, my name is Maya Smith. I'm from Southfield, Michigan, and I went to Hope College.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Sobre. I'm from Orange County, California, and I went to UC San Diego.
Hello, I'm Dylan Stark. I'm from Monroe, Wisconsin, and I went to Marquette University and Harvard School of Dental Medicine.
I'm Zoe Stukenberg from Ellicott City, Maryland, and I went to the University of Maryland, College Park.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Sugarman. I'm from Syosset, New York, and I went to the University of Chicago.
Hello, my name is Connie Tanapuswan. I'm from South Brunswick, New Jersey, and I graduated from Cornell University.
I'm Josh Starith. I'm from Hawthorne Woods, Illinois, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Rainey Thomas, and I'm from Portage, Michigan, and I went to Hope College.
Hi, my name is Areli Tran. I'm from Irvine, California, and I went to UC Berkeley.
Hi, I'm Nikki Tripiano. I'm from East Greenwich, Rhode Island, and I went to the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill.
Hi, I'm Roberta Yukawe. I'm from Delta State, Nigeria, and I went to Wayne State University.
Hi, my name is Kinsey Veer. I'm from Marquette, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan.
Hi, I'm Shreya Verma. I'm from Naperville, Illinois, and I graduated from Northwestern University.
I'm David Wong from Richland, Washington, and I went to Rice University.
I'm Christopher Whitlock. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I went to the University of Georgia.
Hi, my name is Kyle Wickham. I'm from Palm Bay, Florida, and I went to the University of Chicago.
My name is Claire Wieland. I'm from Lake Forest, Illinois, and I went to MIT.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jay Wong. I'm from Baldwin, New York, and I went to Yale University.
Hi, I'm Mina Weibrecht. I'm from Ypsilanti and Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I went to the University of Michigan. Go Blue.
I'm Daniel Yang from Dunbar, California. I went to USC, University of Southern California.
Hi everyone, my name is Angela Yim. I'm from Northville, Michigan, and went to Washington University in St. Louis.
Hi, my name is Kathy Crystal Young. I'm from Plymouth, Michigan, and I went to Washington University in St. Louis.
My name is Raymond Zhao. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
Hi, my name is Kevin Zhu. I am from Rochester, Michigan, and I attended the University of Michigan.
I'm Caroline Zubieta from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I went to Duke University.
So now it is time for our new learners, our students who are part of the matriculating class of 2019, to join one another in delivering the University of Michigan Medical School's White Coat Pledge. This pledge was written by medical students in our chapter of the Gold Humanism Honor Society. Members of this society are selected by their peers and have a responsibility to model, support, and advocate for compassionate, patient-centered care throughout their careers. Having a Gold Humanism Honor Society chapter at Michigan reflects the value that we place on interpersonal skills and the attributes we need in order to provide the highest level of care. The students who created this pledge 2 years ago gathered input and ideas from fellow classmates and faculty members here at the medical school. And the words in this oath truly reflect a community-wide commitment. This commitment not only guides mindful, compassionate care, but it reminds us to approach every patient with empathy, respect, and a sincere willingness to understand. And it encourages us to support and encourage each other to become the best possible physicians that we can be. As doctors, our role is to listen to our patients, advocate for them, and help them heal. We will all encounter difficult days, stressful situations, and disappointing outcomes in our education and in our careers. But it is important to remember why we are all on this journey together, to help others. I hope you take the words you recite to heart, and when you encounter challenges, as we all do, I hope you remember the optimism and the ideals in this pledge, and let those guide you throughout your journey in medicine. I'd like to welcome our students, Katherine Holt and Kasmer Klim, who will lead our newest medical students in the White Coat Pledge.
Thank you and congratulations. Please repeat after me. I will listen to each patient's unique human story. I will mind my biases and treat every patient with compassion. I will assume the best in others and be kind. I will support my colleagues as we join to care for patients.
I will appreciate my opportunities in this profession and advance them for all who follow. I will care for myself as I care for my patients. I will forgive myself for my mistakes and learn from them. I will strive for excellence while being mindful of my limits and those of medicine.
So thank you all so much for being with us here today at today's ceremony. I hope it has been as inspirational for you as it has been for us. As we close, I want to remind everyone that our students will lead us out of the auditorium and onto the front steps where they will take a class photo. Again, thank you all for coming and for sharing in this celebration that marks the beginning of an intellectually rewarding and personally fulfilling medical career for each of our new students. We are all so proud and honored to welcome them to our community here at Michigan. Congratulations to our newest class of medical students at the University of Michigan, the matriculating class of 2019, and go Blue!